Late.
Yeah,
Start once again.
sorry. So, hello, ma'am. It's great to see you again, and I'm really looking forward to our conversation. And yeah, I'm currently at an intermediate level, and I want to improve my communication. That's why I approached you again. Okay, I have
Thank
prepared
you
some
so much.
questions. I have prepared some questions. If you allow me, then I'll ask you.
A ball is all in your court. You can start anytime.
Yeah, thank you for your precious time. And here is my first question. So, as you are a teacher, I know. So, what teaching methods do you find most effective for improving English communication skills? Or whosoever, like for intermediate, advanced level, and for beginner. So, what teaching method do you find?
Very good question, Rian. And it's very important as well for knowing the methods which can be implemented to teach the learners of today's generation. I'm going to talk about today's generation. Why? Because my generation and your generation has a great, vast difference. Okay. So, talking about today's generation, they are more into internet, they are more into media, social media. Okay. They are less into books. Most of them, I'm talking about most of them. Okay. Exceptions are always there. Okay. Because now I have noticed that when I go to railway station, I see that book stalls are very few, reduced to a vast number. Somewhere maybe if one stall you can find, because everything is available on just one click. You can just click your mobile, your laptop, and you can go through anything. You can read, you have ebooks. So everything is available on internet. So when such learners are to learn something, and then your question is not about learning language, your question is about communication. Okay. So communication is actually, it's a package. It's a package of knowing knowledge, knowing language, then intonation, modulation, body language, and everything. Okay. So I feel personally that if we interact and we consume English content in whatever way, in the way of talking, in the way of learning, in the way of just listening. So that is the greatest help for learners to learn this complete package of communication. Because at times it happens that although the person knows this language, has idea about any topic, but when it comes to speaking in front of a stranger, sometimes people get stuck, sometimes they feel hesitant, sometimes they get even nervous, sometimes they say that they get cold feet. So yeah, these are all things which people need to understand and to overcome. Okay, so I think practical aspect of teaching is the best method.
Okay, well said. I expected likewise. Oh yeah. So before asking second question, I would like to say I came across on your YouTube profile you have 3 decades of experience. However, you have been retired from schools, but having said that, you are still continue. So the scenario of school, it was a difference where you would provide, where you recommend for themselves study. But currently, it's also different scenario. Okay.
Right.
So my second question is that like what resources or materials do you recommend for self study?
To the people, those who are trying to learn spoken English?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
See, I personally don't recommend anything. Why? Why? Because recommendations do not work. What works? What you are interested in, what someone is interested in. If I ask you, read a physics book,
Mhm.
and if you are not interested in physics,
Okay.
okay, then probably that physics subject will not allow you to go deep into it. When you love something, like if you love to watch web series, if you love to watch cricket match, I only suggest them that if you want to read, if you want to watch anything, it should be in English. That's it. Only the thing, consume English in a way of listening, in a way of reading, writing, or speaking. That is only the mantra of learning this language or any language.
Okay. Wow. Sounds amazing to us. Very well. Okay. And my third question is that okay. So one thing where do you like you wanted to learn, you wanted to know, but you couldn't be able to learn. So one regression point, if you want to suggest, if you want to say, so you
Share.
can please go ahead.
Okay. Okay, great question. Great question, actually.
Regression moment. You want to learn something, please.
Yes. I I never regret about anything actually, because I am a cheerful person. I am a sanguine person. I'm very optimistic about any approach, any approach. If I want to learn, I make it a point that I learn it by hook or by crook. But still, when you talk about what is my repentance, you can say, or where do I regret about? So, of course, seeing my age, I feel that technically I'm very unsmart, and which is my
Hmm.
greatest drawback. I need to learn many things, but I don't find myself like I'm not comfortable learning certain things just by watching YouTube. Okay,
Mhm.
I need, again, as I told you, practical approach. If somebody comes to me and then teaches me practically in front of me, if somebody does, then I learn quickly. Okay,
Okay.
because
Hmm.
I have not been a technical person. Okay, I'm not
Okay.
well
I got.
versed with these gadgets. Okay, so that is the problem, and there I regret that I should have launched it earlier, not after starting my YouTube channel. But it was not my interest, it was not a cup of tea for me, so that I can consider it as my regret.
Okay, it means you want to always you should have mentor where you can discuss, where you can learn from
Somebody
that side.
can teach me practically.
Okay,
Yeah, yes,
okay,
yes.
okay. Hmm. Oh yeah,
Because many
sometimes.
technical terms I don't understand. If
Yeah,
somebody,
yeah, yeah.
like earlier, when I was
Yes,
not getting what is cursor,
yes.
you would laugh about it. I was not knowing that what exactly is cursor, because computer was not a subject when I was in school. I was in college even. I started teaching even.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it came in existence after a long time. Okay, so that's the thing.
Okay, okay now. Hmm. So can you suggest me ma'am, a specific exercise where I can improve my speaking skills?
See, Rian, speaking comes by speaking. I tell this to all the learners, to all the learners. No matter how much you read, no matter
Mhm.
how much you listen, no matter how much you write, but it depends on how much you speak. How long do you speak? How much time do you devote for your English language spoken part? It's not about reading, writing, and listening. It helps, but
Okay,
speaking is very important. So try to speak as much as possible in your professional life as well as in your personal life.
okay. Yeah, definitely I will
Yes.
work on it. Hmm.
Yes,
Okay,
Rian.
ma'am.
And
Yeah.
you are in such a place that you get proper environment, and there you can practice speaking English as well. Yeah.
No, ma'am, unfortunately not. Where I am living, I live with some colleagues, but you know, my colleagues they are not interested to speak with me in English.
Mm-hmm.
So some of belong to India, Pakistan, Bangladesh. So they
Mm-hmm.
are not interested. They know well our mother tongue. So
Mm-hmm.
whenever they connect with me and whenever I connect with them, so I will prefer both mother tongue. But yeah, some of time, my seniors, my HRs, when I meet, So that moment I need to, but otherwise I don't need to speak in English with anyone. So here is no environment. That's why I have created online platform. I have joined some groups, and I'm having a conversation online as well. So this
Hmm.
online, it helped me a lot, and now I can say I am progressing. But yes, when
Yes,
I came
of
in
course.
Saudi Arabia, I didn't know anything. I didn't know speaking English. I didn't know speaking English and Arabic as well. Somehow I managed 6 months, but after 6 months I started working on my skills. Now I am able to speak English. I can manage myself.
Yes,
Thank.
so this is the other part of learning. If you don't have environment, then artificially you have to create an environment. Like you can speak in your room alone, taking any topic. You can speak for some time, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, taking a very simple topic. Maybe what was your breakfast? How was your day? What is your brand of mobile? And how do you like your mobile? How do you miss India? How anything? Okay, then you just start talking, and that's how you can create your own environment where you can feel free, you can record yourself, you can listen to your recordings, and that's how next time you should try to improve, and you should become a little better than that. That's how you anybody has learned actually.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Rihan.
Okay. Yeah, man. I'm done. If you have any query for me, please go ahead.
No, no, Rian,
Otherwise,
I just want to say sorry because you kept on asking me, and I just want to connect like this. If somebody is ready within 10 to 15 minutes, if I give them notice of 10 to 15 minutes, and if somebody is ready, then I can afford to have a session. Otherwise, what happens that if I give you time and that time, if I'm unable to, then it's very embarrassing for me that I fail
mm,
if I commit time. Okay, so that's how I was not able to, because my classes they are mostly planned, but some of them they want to have a demo session and they request me at any time, and because of that I stay busy, and that was only the problem. So great sorry for that. Otherwise it's all fine. I don't have any more questions. Great that
no,
you are
man.
learning and
No,
you
man. No.
approached me. Yes.
I would also like to take apologize because I you have also given me give me many of times, but somehow I am unable to connect with you because of due to circumstances. But finally
Yeah,
we have
because of,
met.
yes. Yes, yes.
But finally
Because
we
of
have met.
your working time and my free time,
That's
both the things do not match
ma'am.
actually.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Right.
that was the reason. But still, somehow you managed, and I'm happy that I could manage. Okay, so it was wonderful session, lovely
Yeah.
questions you asked. I loved to answer all your questions, Rayan. Happy learning. Keep
Thank you, ma'am.
growing.
Thank you so much. We
Okay.
had a productive conversation and hope that whatever we shared in this conversation, people they will be worked, and also me. Okay. Have a good day.
Yes,
Thank you so
surely,
much.
surely. Okay, okay.
Bye bye.
Nice meeting with you.